Hey everybody, it's Kendra. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you've been here before. So my video today is going to be an unbagging of my CSA. So I just picked this up yesterday. I'm excited to open this up, share what we got, and start eating all of this. So this is week 5. So I'm going to include this stuff in my video today, but then I'm also going to include short videos from weeks 3 and 4, just to kind of share like the progression of the stuff we get. You know, it seems like every week we have like repeating stuff, which is totally fine. Some weeks we get new stuff, some weeks we lose old stuff. So it's kind of neat to just sort of see like the progression of what is coming into season and like slowly what is no longer in season. And also just a reminder, we are doing the 30-week, every week CSA share from Harmony Valley Farm out of Viroqua, Wisconsin. And so far, so good. Like so far, so great. I love this CSA. The quality has just been amazing. We are using everything up during the week, and because we have so much and it's just me and my husband, I feel like we're eating so much better, just because like we don't want anything to go to waste. So we are constantly eating salads, we're making stir fries, just like everything is super vegetable heavy, which is exactly how I want to eat. So anywho, let's get into this. Let's see what we got this week. Okay, so first up we got a nice little bunch of cilantro. I do love cilantro. I actually blend cilantro into my smoothies because it's supposed to be good for like removing heavy metals and stuff. You'd think it would taste weird, but you blend up some cilantro with like other greens, some frozen blueberries, some other frozen fruit. It doesn't taste weird. Like you can taste it, but it's not bad. So always happy to have cilantro. And also I'm really excited about getting cilantro in our CSA because that to me is a sign that it is cilantro season. And you know, I don't expect cilantro in my CSA share every week, but when I buy cilantro at our local co-op, usually during the summer and, you know, for a couple months into the fall, all of the cilantro is coming from Harmony Valley. So just like seeing this in my share makes me know that my good local fresh cilantro is coming. All right, we also got a bag of arugula. This is a 4-ounce bag. We've gotten this the last 2 weeks and it is fab. I love arugula. It's so nice and peppery. I made some beans a couple weeks ago. I took, actually from that Rancho Gordo video, I had these like gigantic beans. They're like Royal Corona beans. And I cooked those babies up. I made kind of like a lemony, mustardy vinaigrette. I put some of that on the arugula, put in the beans. Oh, it was so good. Like arugula with a vinaigrette and some type of bean. Yum. All right, and next up we got a bag of salad mix. So this is a 6-ounce bag and it says pre-washed greens, which I love. So it says seasonal mix, which may include baby lettuces, mizuna, tatsoi, kale, pak choi, arugula, spinach, and violas or nasturtium flowers. So you can see right there, that little purple flower, that is a viola and apparently edible. So yay, always happy to have more greens. I love the CSA because it's like so amazing for salads. I also got another bag of spinach. I think we've gotten spinach every week so far. 8-ounce bag of spinach. And they did say in their newsletter that this is gonna be slightly different from the other spinach just because it's getting super hot here in Wisconsin. Like crazy, like it's June. We're having weather that we would see like the end of July into August, like so hot and so humid, and I hate it. But they said because of the weather, the spinach is gonna be a little bit more delicate and you should use it much more quickly. Totally fine, I can do that. All right, next up, we've got this funky stuff called pea vine. And this is literally just like, you know, the tops of pea vines. So you can eat this. I think they said that you could eat like the leaves and the stem of like the top 2/3 of this and then maybe the leaves from the bottom half. I think like the stems down here are just a little bit chewier, not as tender. So yeah, you can eat this raw. You can cook with it. I think like a sauteed veg mix would be good with this. My friend who is also doing the CSA, the one who gave me her nettles and who has given me other stuff, as I'll talk about when I share like my videos from weeks 3 and 4. She didn't want her pea vines, so I got her pea vines. And actually I did just snip off some of the top of hers. And I put it kind of as like a base for a salad, and it was fine. Like, it just kind of tastes like pea, you know, but it doesn't have the crunchy pods or little peas. It's a little weird, but yeah, it tastes like peas. All right, now we got some root veggies. So we've got these red radishes. Look at these suckers. These things are massive. We did get red radishes the last 2 weeks, but they were like a third of this size. So yeah, you know, the radishes I've gotten the last 2 weeks, I've just chopped them up. I know you can bake radishes, but I just like them fresh on salads. And then we got some turnips. So these are baby white turnips. And we've gotten these, I think just last week we got these. And you can eat the turnip greens. So I did clean all the turnip greens and I did get through all the greens last week. And yeah, again, with these, I've just been eating these fresh on salads. Just a nice little crunch. All right, and next up we've got this, which is called Hon Sai Tai, and I'm just gonna read what they say. So it says, this is a bunch green with purple stems and yellow flowers. You may eat the leaves, stems, and flower stalks. For best results, chop the stem portions finely. This may be eaten raw in salads or maybe lightly cooked. So we got this last week, and I did just kind of saute it. It's kind of similar to like a mustard green, kind of bitter. Yeah, not bad. Yeah. So I'll probably saute this again. That was nice last week. We also got some asparagus. I think we've gotten asparagus every week so far in the CSA, but I do believe asparagus season is coming to an end. And I think every week we've gotten asparagus. I think I have chopped it up and steamed it and then put it on salads, either hot or cold. All right, and then finally we got some more green garlic. I think we have gotten green garlic pretty much every week since we've started this. And I've mainly just been using this, like I did pesto with it. I've chopped it up and put it in salads raw. I've chopped it up, put it in salad dressing. I've used this like to saute other veg. But these are kind of small, so I'm thinking that this may be near the end of the green garlic phase. All right, so that's everything we got from our week 5 share. Super excited. Again, it will be a week of salads, which I love. And now I wanna share exactly what we got in week 3 and week 4. All right, so here we are, week 3 of the CSA. This is what I got. Let's go through everything. So this week's share had tons and tons of greens in it. So first off, we got this adorable little head of lettuce. This is called a little gem head lettuce. How darling. All right, then next up, we got this very large bag of what is called a saute mix. So this stuff has baby kale, tot soy, baby bok choy, and red mizuna. So this is meant to be either eaten raw or you can cook it. And since it is such a large bag, I think I will do a bit of both. I think I'll do this on salads. I think it is meant to be kind of spicy, so that's why I think they recommend cooking some of it. All right, continuing in the greens department, we got a nice 4-ounce bag of arugula. And then like last week, we got another bag of sorrel. So sorrel is a very nice citrusy kind of green. And actually, if you saw my last video, you know I mentioned that a friend didn't want her nettles last week. Well, this friend also hates sorrel, so she gave me her sorrel this week, so I actually have a second bag of sorrel in the fridge right now. Alrighty, we also got another nice big bag of spinach. This is 8 ounces of spinach, and the last couple weeks the spinach has just been so delicious. I'm always happy to get another bag of spinach. And of course we are in asparagus season, so I got another nice bunch of asparagus. Got another bunch of chives. I love having fresh chives to just kind of chop up onto whatever we're eating. And then we also got another bunch of green garlic. So this one has 3 nice fat stalks of green garlic. And then we got 2 beautiful bunches of radishes. So these are red radishes, and then these ones are called Diana. And aren't those just stunning? Just look at that. Oh, that purple is just gorgeous. And with these, I know radishes, you can eat the top. So I'm gonna, chop these off and clean them and put this in with salads. All right, and then finally, this was our choice item this week. So I mentioned in my last video that they have stuff that they'll put out at each pickup location, but it's not necessarily part of the box. It's an extra item you can take if you want. So it's this cute little, 3x3 pack of herbs. So we've got 2 basils, and then this I believe is curly parsley. This is Italian parsley. And then in the middle, I think this is something called chervil, which I don't really know what that is. and then there's oregano. And then in this top row, there is sage. And then I believe this one back here is German winter thyme. And then this little dude back here is savory, which looks exactly like thyme. So if anybody knows the difference between savory and thyme and want to leave a comment, that would be amazing. So anyway, I'm super excited to have all these little herb packs. I've only bought a basil plant so far this year. So yeah, I'm gonna plant all of these in my little pots on my balcony and just rubbing these around, just playing with them. This smells so, so, so good. All right, so here's my big mess of a CSA share this week. A lot of what we got this week is actually the same as stuff we got last week, so I'm gonna go through this relatively quickly. All right, so like last week, we got some greens. So we got another 4-ounce bag of arugula. This was so good last week. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have that. We got another 8-ounce bag of spinach. As always, happy to have that. And this is their saute mix that we also got last week. This was great. You know, last week we just used this raw. We never cooked this. We just used this as a base for salads. Also in the share last week, we had these red radishes and the purple Diana radishes. These were great. We chopped them up, put them on salads. And then I did try to use most of the radish greens as a green for salads. I tried to use all of them, but by the end of the week, some of them were kind of yucky. So the rest got composted. And then also the same as last week, we got another bunch of asparagus and another bunch of green garlic. Isn't that one cute? I was all purple. Love it. All right, now we are on to new stuff. So we got 2 baby back choys. So I think I'll probably make some type of stir fry with these. And then we also got this new green. So this is called Honsai Thai, I believe. So I'm just gonna read from our little newsletter we get from the CSA because I've never had this before and I don't know what it is. So it says, this is a fast growing specialty green. We only grow in the spring. It has dark green leaves, purple stems, and sometimes you'll see it with a yellow flower stalk, which is also edible. Honsai Thai has a mild mustard flavor and may be eaten raw or cooked. So my friend who does the CSA, she raves about this stuff. I've never had this, but she said she uses it to make a chicken salad. And I don't actually eat much meat these days, and I haven't had chicken for a while because I always kind of get sick when I have chicken. But anyway, I'm gonna have to see what she does for that, and I can post a link down below. I'm wondering if she just chops this up and does maybe some type of like spicy kind of Asian chicken salad. We shall see. All right, and then next up we have some turnips. So these are baby white turnips. I don't really have a lot of experience with turnips. And then the last thing from this week, these are called Egyptian walking onions. So again, I'm just gonna read what the description says. It says, this is an overwintered multiplier onion planted in the fall, either from a set or a top set the plant produces. If this onion were growing on its own in nature, it would produce the top set as a way of propagating itself. Eventually, the top set would get so heavy it would fall over and plant itself into the ground. Year after year, it could walk its way across an area as it plants itself. Okay, so I guess that's why it's called a walking onion. So yeah, Egyptian walking onions. I'll probably just chop this up, use it as I would a green onion. Et voila, that is everything for week 4. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing great, staying safe, staying sane, staying healthy. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.